Welcome to a very special edition of Odds and Ends Gaming's Valentine's Edition. Jesus, my voice is all messed up. Let me start over here. This is Ringleader, doing a very special Valentine's Day special, streaming the game I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking dating simulator. The game was released last year. We are now starting to dig into it, or I'm starting to dig into it, rather. I'll be mostly streaming alone tonight, but we should be having lots of fun. This is an official TFC game, as far as I'm aware. I understand, as you can see, is a manga or anime style artistic styling, rather. Sorry, a little tongue-tied there. But let's see how we did through this here. Turn the volume a little bit. And this is a new game I never played before. So let's do this. Okay. Now my understanding is you could, well, I might be off of this, but you might be able to date Colonel Sanders. Oof. I like the chicken. This reminds me of those old K-pop bands. Or J-pop, for that matter. Yes, it is. Biscuit. Whoops. And 1 second, guys, I'm just doing something off screen here. Where the hell is the... Oh, here we go. There we go. Yeah, now we're rolling. Good morning, Reader 004. Are you excited for the first day of school for the rest of our lives? Actually, I am, sure I am, excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot of nervous. What the? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by master chef parents, always held herself to be very high standard. Ever since your little baby's playing there, you will rescue me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you've been the most loving, caring person I know. You're doing great. But with the University of Cooking School, a time we've been learning these previous 3 days, only semesters, I'm afraid we'll left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on the mannequin. Yes. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And the other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating and be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. If not, at least I have those killer bangs. Can you believe I took them by myself? You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you die, you're really interrupted by someone who has smashed your butts, and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She is totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She'd get rid of anything she knows, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't really see you there, Shins. You really leave the Shins alone. They're perfectly normal Shins. Oh, you can't stand Ashley, but her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters just to make her feel better than anyone. If anyone knows what a proper Shins is look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you can see Ashley's best friend, Ban Ban the Man Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can actually see him casually working up the glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Man Man, you rain, Ban Ban Dane. You've never been sure what the argument is, but as soon as you know them, Ashley and Ban Ban have been close to his Miriam, but obviously more devious. Can't believe that the university is pretty school. Tell you for learning what you never allow you people to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us diplomas now. Or maybe just hire us as professors. You know, you can learn from a lot of us. With the left side school inside, there is no time to properly tell these two off, so you just resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. Oh no. You see a goopy looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Pop? Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. Love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Because unless this ought to be a student at school, he's one head of the chef. His name tag says Bob, but I guess he's reading upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm reading later 064, so... Are you going to close the door all day? Nope. And with that, the man walks in the building hugging. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Others sit as one and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scrumpy little putz with his place to put him as a part of the class. Adorable! And he's actually kind of cute. What's this? Okay. Now, everyone. Quiet down. Who's this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Yes, please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? T-Dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all those nuances that of fine dining. Out of nowhere, the wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close that window. And then he walks in. You are immediately swept under the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. Is it my favorite student, Harland? Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A rumor rose to the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to beat across your brow, and you feel like everyone's looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. So this must be sweaty sweats a lot. Huh. Maybe we should open up the window back up for the faucet pits to melt into a puddle and evaporates everybody. Now hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You both know my name. We're in the same kindergarten class, and what is all your really weird insults? Besides, when it really exists for a sweat, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Mm. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Well, howdy, this classroom is hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please, use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you? How sweaty do you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if you better here at this moment? You stretch out your hand. Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in your hand. It's so beautiful, you hesitate to pass it to your face, but when you do, that tapped out. One second, guys. It's transcendent. It is a natural scent to it. The smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Professor Dodd steps in to settle the class down and sets in ground rules. Welcome to the University's of Sturken School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges will await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There may even be adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sports and compete in the broom toting arena. And then another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I haven't been a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class again is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're in the right place? You don't recognize me as my third year in school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me at all? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you kids, that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Klein here made it on time, rolling halfway on the town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referring. It appears to be some sort of industrial appliance kitchen. Bzzz, the class bursts into laughter. Oh, Klein, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom and everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you are definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try to put a dim treat from your pocket, but what kind? Let's do a chicken snack. You reach your apron and return with the chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks into it. His favorite! Well, well, well. There might be some sort of competition for the new star students. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm, doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing jealously, but pay no attention to them. If they want to succeed in life, then they should learn the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors in them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone manages to claim their favorite seats, you are left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hello, ringleader. There's still a seat here. Well, it seems that no one has claimed this seat. That's me, if you're interested. Best friend or Colonel Sanders? I wish I had an audience for this. Let's do Colonel Sanders. He appears he brought no books, pencils, or pens, but his perfect upright posture shows a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thank you for offering me the seat. I've only had two rules. You can do and you do it all as you can. The only way that you ever get to accomplish that feeling is accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic, but yeah, if you ask me, but okay. Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. This is incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz, so tell me how you ready are for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and point B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Forest is a tree as a chicken to feather. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Spork. What is the best food is best for a broken heart? That'll work. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a $20 teacher at the culinary school. He's the best boy. Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? Did you let that Colonel Sanders been watching his Italia score? He's impressed. Now I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot identity ringleader Joseph, where you scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. WTA's nice restaurant. You smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone can have your attention. What about lunch? No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about lunch. But shh. Lunch. She said, shh. In honor of our new semester, I have prepared something special to prepare with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. Hold your breath. Wait to see what the food with Mr. Sin has created. He is very talented, but whether it was true is this. Colonel Sanders lifts a bucket above his head. This contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your son begins to grumble as they say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been working to the secret recipe for the best perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's about all I say about that. Wait, you want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw, nah, my dude, nah. I'm just a drafting last will and testament. One of those ingredients is poison. Got him? No. You would see what Ashley has prepared to follow, but she's taking the same approach. Yeah, and I was like writing my diary. Dear diary, I saw something beautiful. I knew the one was the only hands of a true gentleman. Cooked fried chicken is so tender. Yeah. Oh, please. Ben the man. If you don't want any, I'll take this. Whoa. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. His starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in the pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough here for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of chicken fried chicken out of your bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a dumpstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Do I focus your might and meditate on this moment and try to flavor it? To the moment or something. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe? Pepper? Too obvious? Or I don't know, Macia? Or basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark. Something spicy. You did deeper. 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 Yes! Deeper still until you find it. Could it be? He really did. How bold, how adventurous to use blank. You try to go deeper in the sea of flavors, but this revelation is more than you can handle. You snap out of it, and you realize that the information was meant to be remain a secret, and yet now you know. The mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you'll realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one knows that you're traveling through space and time. After tasting this food, you just try some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles you so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a moment. Anything for your fellow chef. What exactly was in the chicken? Oh, how bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I have for a new combination of flavors to help me up my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a highly successful fried chicken restaurant. No big deal. It's just that you and me are talking. I have to keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own I'm willing to trade. Where's the rush? This mess is only getting started. We only got 2 more old days to get to know each other. He's trying to do it easy, but it doesn't have to be persistent. Sorry, carry on. And you know what they say about secrets, Colonel Sanders? You shouldn't really be fun. Aww. Oh, you got some moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient. You can't tell. I use blank, which is something my great-grandmother taught me. Blank? Wow. I would never guess that. That, are you sure you get some if you search? Okay. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I come outside and look at the school buildings. I was thinking about how my store would continue on after I graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. I want to say I tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you got attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty and savory and peppery was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Later 064. I'm sure you'll be a big success. You know, we've only met today, but I started the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The lesson starts soon. Alright. You step into a massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student is an oven and all the tools and ingredients they need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Mommy doesn't show our stuff. Wait a minute. Oh no. We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blew it? You're not gonna blow anything. Instead, you kiss us to crowds of fans, and you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we will be cooking with our partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, you gotta tell us a lesson of the team. Team of two, me and me, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Aww. Well, sure, Ringleader 064. I'll prepare our station. Hello, partner. Beep, boop, zzz. Let's go, Pop. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we'll keep it basic. Or keep it simple, rather, sorry. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. And gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. I'll go to the potatoes. No, please let me. Picking the perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking, man, partners. Mind your business. Sanders' heart is my business. You better keep your fingers off my man. Holy shit. Did someone call for me? No, geez, man. I'm over here crushing winners as far as dreams. Supposed to take care of classwork. That was the deal, remember? Oh, boy. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Man, how are we working a quartet instead of a duo now? Actually, no, Lady Winners as far as was struggling. So we did offer some help. Man, you know this. These amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I just want to say, Colonel Sanders, I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day we'll get you up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Ban. Personally, I have no doubts about Colonel Sanders' abilities to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your kitten was quite spectacular. But I may make a better partner for you than this thing that positions yourself at the station. Don't you deep down that cast that constant complementary shadows? You fit there like a fly in a drumstick. It just makes sense. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh no. I don't know what I would just what to do. Carlos Sanders in his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat. Always pours smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. No, I'm playing myself. The gravy flows down the mound of poached potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny will be proud. Colonel Sanders speaks how is a sport out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it. But he doesn't let go. The two of you stand holding the same sport. And for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dip the utensil into the mashed potatoes and let the heaping sportful up. And when you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage without thinking, you fling your sportful of smashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Man, do something! Oh, this dude real bad. Stupid and flammable, Van tastes the dripping with mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Ashley and Van, the man. Hold on right there, Arena 004. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd be better prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have his face? Van rushes over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes and gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Glaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated in the battle axe, battle forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've been ordering for too long. It ends now. It's I who has the first bite, and you will soon look on with envy. The interrupting rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose right. I think the octopus was rushed. It may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. Darn. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Oh my god! It killed him! He's dead. Everyone, step back. Don't take another bite. We look at the plate. The rest is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle slept up by Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for a moment, then ominously back to his obvious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. The shock has frozen the whole crowd. They're motionless as statues. Oh. Okay. Bell rang. The bell rang, disrupting the moment, and snapping everyone back to reality. It appeared that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite the obvious danger, has inoculated him against the poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professor here had made enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe of itself entirely. It's dark, and a little more than spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quads, neon glow, and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't think I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me of why I became so passionate about the food to begin with. Colonel Sanders getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him. In a way, you find this inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Marine Leader 064? There's something I need to tell you. Well, hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was a boy, I had a dream that one day I'd be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And ever since then, I've been looking forward to that dream. Day and night. Never stopping. Never resting. And also lifting a lot of weights. Like, so many weights. We should follow our dreams with our hearts. And our souls may grant them like wishes floating on the shooting star. Hey, no, you! Shut up! I'm the one who's supposed to say inspirational stuff here and be on the star of history. Are you predicting something that you're cooking literally kill the guy? You can't prove that. Well, also saw you kill that guy. What's his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me, 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 me. I'm the hero. The sport monster is here to fight a hero. Oh shit. What? I left the freezer open. Later, nerds. How dare you just threaten me right in the just as letting down my guard, connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be afraid of me, because I'm a monster. See? He's rhyming on purpose, or is that a coincidence? Just bring this syntax any further. It's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Kuroda Mushibata. Attack. You know attack on the attack. Which attack we use? Cook with love. This is fucking dumb. It just got real. That attack really upsets Sport Monster. Sport Monster goes on the attack. It's been hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Attack. Critical love. Sport Monster exposes this mass mine and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow lower, larger, and larger. How do you respond? You decide to defend. Trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening. This is not happening." Sport Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and rushed up, ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Sport Monster uses Utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack then. Cut, man, cut. Sport Monster is oozing cheese sauces along the yard quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Sport Monster prepares the ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Bio villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the power of 1,000 chickens. Pot pie power pinch. Pot pie power pinch tense does 10 damage. The Sport Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Sport Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. Be done, beast. And don't you dare come back for the follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly will be back, like you said. And he off he goes. Ooh. Barco. Barco, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping in the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any urge to keep your eye open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashed before his eyes as he saw asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know what you could have made it without him. What a guy. Hey, look, chicken. Wait, who said that? Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're there with Colonel Sanders. I didn't type that. For some reason, Springfield is also there. It's showing your love. Dreams are weird. And does it say that? Oh, that's funny. In your dream, you're there with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, and it's trusting your love. Dreams are weird. Alright, this is a trip already. You awake on day 2. Did the process of wild visions yet? Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling. Think about the secret you discovered while tasting Eternal Sanders yesterday. You can't believe you used blank. And there was a secret ingredient that Eternal Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You immediately bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell about the encounter with the sports monster, she launched a story of her own. Okay, this might be strange, but I think I might like Pop. Like him or like. Bad. It sounds like I'm moving too fast, but there's something about him. I liked him. I liked him. Without talking after class, he's totally a sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders only enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Holy shit. Not only that, but he found a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats as just because he put on a hat on one and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, though, it might be best if you slow down with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in the school? The most famous student ever to attend the University of Cooking School, attending for learning? You're a thing now? Well, you definitely connected yesterday. I'm sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Lack of patient you and Colonel Sanders are using is definitely not cool. You are great. It was thinking about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why do you tell anyone with secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which would you discovered on your own. Missy's eyes lit up. A secret ingredient. Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Marion touches me, make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely friend approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This thing we did. He told me all his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super rare flower petals. And if I did him a big favor, I'd pass it on my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled a suitcase him and brought him home. He was so nice. He gave me a day when I arrived. When I there, I cooked him with a strange feeling over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both shared an interest in cooking, and we both stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about the secret of spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. But then, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should we protect Colonel Sanders or share it with baddies? Pick up. Gross. Okay. Colonel! Oh, Colonel! My Colonel! Oh, shit. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh! Ring letter 064. I'm here to deliver a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the road could end. You know it's serious. I've been trapped in the realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... Oh, shit. Natural seasoned musk. Uh... Maybe... Okay. And sure, one thing I'm sure is Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I can really see how smooth and sturdy they were. Yeah, you did. You rose me back to life. Sturdy they were pressing into my face. Well, that's awfully nice to hear. No one truly appreciates the craftsmanship no more. Haha. Oh, let's go with arouse. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you ready to handle this. Uh-oh. Another battle? Ahem. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor cooking, are you? You made the rules? I'm not so sure of a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. It's a book. Oh no. And what does it mean? Oh, okay. It's that book again. Beep beep. Uh-huh. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men were about to come to blows. To think it might be over me, but I'm not innocent in either of them. Ashley's tongue really changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Okay. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I just spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny little legs are very, very tired. But here I am now, ready to learn. Rubus very very loudly. Oh, tongue-tied. Sprinkle stops his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Someone has him in a trance. It's a sent lesson from Colonel Sanders. Yes. Sprinkles jumps on you and then licks your face. Down, boy! Down! Off open! That command shot by Colonel Sanders snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Where? Where? Agent Coulson. I don't see him. Oh. Sorry, I got carried away. No, it's not Coulson. Without further ado, we'll review global history of the pair foul, the chicken. It doesn't look like, dude, it does not look like Coulson. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, there was a chicken who signed their name. Some do, dude. But I can't remember dating about Colonel Sanders and miss most important parts. When you came to, Sprinter was holding a food tray in front of you. Well, Ringleader 4, naturally this appears to be a simple platter. Which item do you want to sample? Choose. Jesse, choose. Choose. Which one? Okay. Brightly 11% of the items disposed in the most eye-catching way. So naturally reach out and grab it and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like the pepper has been dumped onto a trip to the universe. Hi, friend. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. You must avenge my death. I don't know. And fulfill your destiny. All you do must is. Oh, I was saying, fulfill your destiny. All you do must is. Sorry, I guess I have some spite stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through. Cough. To fulfill. Cough. The prophecy. Cough. Cough. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man. You come to and you find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should probably pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure you'll be someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the temperature lights turn dim. And your rival has made a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via motherfucker, via competitively cut off. The level of the accuracy is off the charts. Bit of a lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down, so be it. I'm not that fool. You're the fool. Good one, man. I like your gumption, Green Layer 064. I'll be watching your performance. Just as the scene reaches a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. Ugh, I can't breathe. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then, huge lights blast into your face. The flashing the word "timer ready." Yeah, he is. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly the foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone else is wondering. I hope this message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under the pressure. Now it's time a chance to shine. I'll defeat you myself. You had his shit, and you made us map tails ready on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for potatoes. Think fast. If the water runs tons down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Baron. No, damn it. It's Celsius. Ah, I think that's it. Oh, game over. Try it. I did not know that. Sip, 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 sip. Ready and ready, set. Here we go. All right, let's see. Does small town where dreams are born. What? Oh, great. Here we go. Oh no. My mind is so on Colonel Sanders. I'm losing focus of the competition. You know, there's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. You do realize how serious the error was. Maybe he's a colonel, like his name is Colonel. Oh, my hand got stuck. Holy shit. No, 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 fuck. My hand is stuck. My fucking hand is stuck. Uh, really. A breast? I guess. Oh, that's kind of fancy.
Hmm.
As he places his sauce-covered finger onto his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Hey, Colonel Sanders. I know you're hurting right now. Non devastation lost, but they're running that mixer in a small fire because I checked out. I'm fine. Can't you leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not here to fill your fryer. I'm here to be master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you ever think I never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I talked on other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my partner to a gunfight, and I lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. He survived for a while, anyways. Hey, do me a favor, Jesse. Can you confirm all this stuff he's saying? Like, I want to confirm. Did the original Colonel Sanders do all this? I'm just really curious. I didn't know. See, people see my delicate ribbon tie and well-kept beard and assume that I died altogether, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy was a HUD. I resolved that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from doing the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changed his focus to see something at night inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My dream is pure, it's honest, and it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're entered by a threatening, shadowy presence. It's a spork monster! Borgo? It is I! I know it wouldn't be bad, but after the whole fight to the death scene, I thought maybe you really didn't want me to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know that I have always been looking over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Oh, thanks, Borgo. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Being jumped by a giant creature in the dark of the night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched into attack mode. I know you're strong, and our cooking school is part of under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to school. I wasn't always a sports monster, you see. I don't believe it. You're a human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever. I was still a student until one day, kids with the magic school book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spell book. Precisely. I procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such book, I beg you respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on dark, evil magic. Okay. No, you should protect the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I'll be here. Sounds like some of them bad cooks in the chicken alive, Ringleader 064, but I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it must be like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by the scenes, you start to feel a special bond with him. Hey, look, there's a chicken. Double, 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 double. I see a baby Colonel Sanders. I see a Kentucky sign there, and the thing in the desert. Cluck, 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 motherfucker. Looks like you have such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made a decision never to stop searching, never to stop working, never to stop imagining. Have you ever worked on any recipes of your own? I've always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there's something. There's a side dish I'm tinkering with. I'm trying to find the right balance of textures and flavors. But I'm not sure I feel noted yet. But I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up, and he starts to wonder what dish he might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? No, you got them right where you want them. Should be your new creation, or to be saved just for you. Where's your coleslaw? Hey, look at that. The shredded damaged dish listens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent! Do you mind if I hold on to this last bite? I'd have to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in a moment. Here lies the ashes of my past careers and business failures. Or did I? Let's see what this is. What? Sashimi style? Huh. True state bird of the great state of Kentucky. Let's see, Colonel Sanders said he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Makes me discover the secrets of highest herbs. Ah, okay. This poor guy, he keeps coming up. Oh, jeez. Huh. Summer of 69. Let's look here. Oh.
Aw.
I don't usually let those out, but I say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. You have to take it off. I think I developed feelings for you. I might be developing for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel is the most emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Green Leader 004? Honestly, this might be doing something wonderful. If you're right, we should take things slow. He talked late into the night and drifted off to his slumber. Dream sequence! You wake up in a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today was a day that would change the rest of your life. You think about the new dream that you just learned about. Blank. In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even illegal. But if the agreement is secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders enters the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and the mouth waters at the sight of it. Here is a simple breakfast I whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it makes you taste it on a journey. And when you return, you find ask the important question. So, would you say that we're a perfect match? Alright. How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence. Such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Matter. You know, I think we made a great team. Seeing a tear comes to pull in his corner of his eyes, he gazes out the window. With the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could we talk to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion, confused by your feelings. You're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. Your only answer is to run out the door and get home. There's only one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy, learning waits for no one. You find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I've had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something happened to you. It's okay, I was just... Now it turns out you're fine. I can find these people sitting on the side of Miriam. Sure, but you would not believe what happened at school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I didn't believe that. Since I've been part of Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending one-on-one tonight together. And he doesn't know me, and I said, sure, yeah, we can. He doesn't know the little guy. Long story short, he took me out of his first slush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she say slush house? What is maybe people say? What is that even referring to? Not really sure where we stand. You don't need time to tell the whole story. Her bottled up the details of her own night is much too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Santa's house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but emotional connection wowzers. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you're out of school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You feel the distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh no. It's great. I'll order you one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles and is a dog and a treat. Aww. You can tell yourself too. Jerks. Why don't you pick up some of your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school. There's that horse at General Center's right at school. Who would dare pick on a gentle and beautiful creature? Ooh. You got some nerve, ringleaders there's for. So I picked on a defenseless horse? Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mission acid makes you wince with pain. Ran out of breath. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Ringleaders just for how's that hind feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in 5 to 4 in the afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided. But your presentation was quite impressive. I'm doing complimenting her. But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, dewy chocolate sauce? It was clear that you are passionate about your food that you received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Oh, bird. Excuse me, ringleaders of sports. I'm more than capable of speaking for myself. I am always more interested in the study of the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, ringleaders 064. Probably reading stories like this, they kind of takes a toll on your throat and your mouth. It's kind of tiring. Yeah. Here we go. A grimoire like a book of spells. I don't know. Who would spend so much time during a magic book if they weren't really powerful? I think even one sheriff probably would right now. Excuse me. I can't do it. I can't bring about Colonel Sanders. I want you all to know I feel something of dog moment is coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. Hmm. Bark, 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 bark. Terrence! I told you not to come back here! Terrence, I will destroy you! Terrence! What? You mean Terrence? You better not show your timidness ever around in here ever again. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up another important point. Thank you, Arena Reserves for reminding me of the indispensable sense of wisdom. You see, hmm, hmm, seems like there are any problems. Whoa. Oh, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't distract with what lies ahead. The final composition shutdown challenge exam. I'm sure I'm working on the title. But I think you did. The test time approaches. See you at the arena. Are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad at the special my tiny lug. Spilling several droplets of hot Toto all over the floor. How can you embarrass me in a class like that? In front of everyone. Her tiny Toto is delicious treasure. So you know this breakthrough is no joke. Even her source of frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise this final test and hit the carpool lane for Success City. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sauer's stallion right off to the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sort of, but anyways, I'm sure there's a pony out here with your name on it. And a ramp spreading up for the both of us from wherever we want to read along. It's not Pop or Clank or anyone else me today, tomorrow, or this year. So what? You're a special person and you shouldn't settle for that first someone that you let show a little interest anyhow. I should review my menu for today. I'm going to make very special soup. I bet the Professor Dog is going to love it up. Mm. Bye-bye. The price from us is made to the second to none stage with you, and you're now able to get a fresh pot in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Ring leader 064, what are you doing out here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, I was just taking it all in. I'm visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pies begin to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I hope you were here cooking something delicious. Well, I know my nose can smell pot pie from 400 yards. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. Wow. There are no rules except to cook with everything you got. Oh no. Mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just as you'll need to pass over the edge of victory. Hmm. Wow. Colonel Sanders is better at spinning as the levitates through the air. Aid wash! Miriam Pharisee ejects Adrian's itty bitty pot of broth. Best friend bastard blaster. Bam Bam flexes his pectorals as he chops open the sea urchin. Let's rock and roll. Ashley strips her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clanton's on it. 5-dial pressure point cooking technique. Wait, what is Clark to speak English? It's a singularity, as foretold. You mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Okay. Do it the hard way. I believe in you, Ringleader 064. I've always believed in you, Ringleader 064, ever since you were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. Best friends. Miriam, what about your dish? You're here cheering. Who's cooking? Time food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but it's a secret ingredient. Top chef. You know that I was working at a little sport pub back in the old country. You can feel the sport monster wind up a long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was properly lonely there. And you know what? Maybe you should watch this dance. I really need to focus on this competition. But I understand, but it's some sort of time in monster school that I have fallen asleep during the scare tactics class when I woke up. You toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Ultimate power from within! Ah! I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns to mac and cheese orange as culinary engine flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for. Yes, we losers, you are the chosen one. Avenge me. The power you something immediately fades back out. You're to my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been waiting there preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery! Begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know what? With the power, you can do anything. Except turn back time. That'd be so useful. But because while you were showing up, your chip pop heart overcooked in the oven and it can't be served. But don't worry, dear Greenlanders Zersaur. You may have suffered one setback, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decided it's time to earn your support. Colonel, I've been watching you all day long, and I say I am truly impressed. You've been sitting on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you managed to do is make mac and cheese, and time is almost up, but you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. Wait, what a guy! Colonel Sanders unfolds the delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious trifle tenders that you ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations have surprising effects that surprise their individual efforts. Are you suggesting? If we combine forces, we can perform the perfect form union. Time's up, students. With time expired, that moment everyone has been waiting for. You must prepare now to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we are missing some students. Pop, clunk. From all students here. Yes, indeed, it'll come from one student. I am blind. Sounds like it's from that broom closet over there. Miriam, do you mind? Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess. Did Ben have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It's like Pop is elated from the challenge, saying how he couldn't even cook anything. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a minute. Pranks, clank! Where'd that pressure cooker roll off to? You hear a cinch of word, beep, and other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somebody's down unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That only leaves 4 remaining students. Collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. 3 whole long days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish. I made a tender udon noodles in savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that teeny tiny Narutomaki I spy afloat in his itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, Chief. Please, call me Sprinkles. Jeff is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea I made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening the bowl and letting just the tip of the dog tongue flip in the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like to taste? Oh, I'm not one of those dogs that doesn't floss. Even I have a really electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I enjoy it by myself. In a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took that much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. I rarely taste a dish as much as I poured love into yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, really, Reservoir, for helping me. Ben, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell, topped with caviar. Did you skewer one of the urchin with spines from a second different colored urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. It's a bit much of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles lens on uni, but he can't get his nose closed on the account of all the spikes he ends upon erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof, woof. Please, be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr. Finally, Sprinkle goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch! My tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to this thing. I can't eat him. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it so difficult to eat? Dejected, Ban does not grow gentle tonight. Disqualified? For glamour? Don't discount sympathy. This is the last time you heard me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles hastily laps up a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps to calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley. Time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue connected by sugar grass. Wow, that actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, if I'd ask you to refrain from eating it or attempt to taste it anyway, it's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school. That toast in your ear something related to this for? I told you, it's a display piece. Actually, I must say it is beautiful. However, it is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which I cooked it, and I did a great job cooking it. I didn't realize we were having an eating exam. You are disqualified. Eat it, did, bitch. You and Colonel Sanders, the final critics, step up together. Two chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He is. Uh-oh, I don't know a feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this picture need to be this thing. And by the way. Oh, okay. It's so delicious, in fact. Everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass! You didn't pass! A new menu item. That's funny. DJ Dawn in the house! Yeah, Sprinklers was matched up, but he doesn't know he was rolling on a turntable list. Who says he can't teach an old dog new tricks? Ben, and Ashley tell everyone they commit themselves to doing the right things they did while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. Stay written in the school's bylaws. I was actually never ghost, so the chance did you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now everyone's there. It's a sport monster. He totally mellowed out. Everyone, the sport monster is no more. From here on, be personally known as a party monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone was too wrapped in walking up to the party monster. Dejected student monster. Student walks off. Here's Pop Pop. Walking in the cupboard, he sees perched upon his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop Pop. I know you're able to complete the final exam and accept the diploma. So I mailed directly to your father. So we'd really to do is do it for school's dean. Oh, now I did it. I can't read anymore. Let's on there for a moment. Some more 3-day universities to attend. 3 tiny foods meticulously scoped. And then watch accidentally get blown away by a single sneeze. Hmm? Claimed. Now that I graduated, I can breathe my truth. He's still in the talking thing. I am Clank. I am not his Earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I've been feeling you this whole time. Now that I learned the way you're kind, I must return. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Yum, 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 yum. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in history. It was chicken man, not by reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? No, it's not the end. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Rainlayer Zelzer's for. I couldn't help but wonder. Was our final exam purely an act of strategy, carried out by 2 cunning chefs, or was there something more? I can't answer that question directly. Instead, I'd like to ask you a question of my own. Might I have this deuce to do? His hand, the hand of a master chef, so dedicated to the craft of cookery, so tender yet refined, so milky smooth, fingers like a finely buttered drumsticks, tuned in flour, soaked in buttermilk and dosed with exotic spices. But they don't reach for tongs or knife or even a spork. Tonight they reach for you. And though our feet may be tired dancing, I believe this may be the beginning of our steps together. Colonel Sanders, we not only join the dance floor, but in the kitchen as my co-chief, chef, and partner in business and in life. Yes, can it be? Is he really sane? Me, you, together? Ever since I met you, my dream has changed. It's not enough to simply open the world's greatest chain of fried chicken restaurants. No, even then, my world would be incomplete without you at my side. So what do you say, partner? I say, I love you, Colonel Sanders. The for real end? Wow, that was a life-changing 3 days. Overwhelmed by everything that just happened between you and Colonel Sanders, you step aside to get some air. The quad is dark and too quiet. You start to something salty, potatoey, gravy. Just then, Sport Monster appears. Okay. Let's adopt. Is it really? Is it really the end? Are we sure? I guess that was the end. Okay. Well, I believe that was it for this wonderful game. Well, I had some fun time reading through all this and stuff like that, and I hope you enjoyed sitting through this with me. If you liked what you saw, as always, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and stuff like that. Stay notified. This has been Ringleader, and catch you on the flip side.